There's silence that doesn't belong to the air, but to the earth itself. A quiet beneath the quiet, deep in the bones of the world. You can hear it, but it's always there. Vibrations that have traveled through time, through rock, through the weight of mountains and the pull of tectonic plates. We walk on it, unknowing. We build cities, carve roads, and dig wells, never realizing we're standing on a vast, living, breathing machine. But what if the earth is not just beneath us, but within us? What if the echoes we feel are not from the past, but from the very core of who we are? This is the beginning of a journey into the silence that speaks, into the echoes of the earth's core, where time and matter converge in a place that is never silent. So what exactly are we talking about? It's not just a rock deep beneath our feet. It's the very heartbeat of the planet, the rhythm of time itself, buried in heat and pressure, untouched by the world we know. We're looking at the Earth's core, a sphere of molten iron and nickel, hotter than the surface of the sun, yet locked away in a world of silence and shadow. It's not just a place. It's a force, a memory of the Earth's birth, a witness to the planet's ancient history, and a source of energy that has shaped every mountain, every river, every breath we take. The core is more than a geological marvel. It's a reminder of our place in the universe, a quiet, enduring force that has watched over us for billions of years, and will continue to do so long after we are gone. To understand the core is to understand the Earth, not just as a home, but as a living, breathing entity, whose heart we can never truly see, but whose rhythm we can feel. You might think the Earth's core is far removed from your daily life, but it's the silent engine that keeps your world turning, unseen and unacknowledged. Every machine you use, every structure you live in, every power you take for granted, these are all shaped by the forces deep beneath your feet. To ignore the core is to ignore the very foundation of your reality. It's the quiet, unrelenting force that holds everything together, even when you don't feel it. You should secretly care about the Earth's core because it's more than just a geological curiosity. It's the unseen anchor of your existence, and its echoes shape the world you live in. We start in the first flicker of life, 3.8 billion years ago, when the Earth was still a molten rock, and the first microbes began to stir in the primordial soup. As the crust cooled, the first oceans formed, and life found a way to cling to the edges of the planet, evolving in the shadow of the planet's ever-turning core. The rise of dinosaurs, the great ice ages, the fall of empires, each era was a heartbeat in the vast, slow pulse of the Earth's story. And through it all, the Earth's core kept turning, a silent engine of heat and pressure, shaping the world we know and the world that came before. In the end, the story isn't just about the Earth. It's about us, and how we've been carried by the same forces that shaped the first drop of water and the first spark of life. Imagine the Earth is like a giant, warm egg. Inside, there's a special glowing center that keeps the whole planet alive, like a heartbeat. This center, called the core, is made of super hot metal. It's so hot, it's like a giant, glowing fireball. But it's hidden deep inside the Earth. The core also makes the Earth's magnetic field, which protects us from harmful space stuff. It's like a shield, made by the core's special power. So even though we can't touch or see the core, it's always there, like a secret, warm heartbeat inside the Earth, keeping us safe and alive. The journey begins beneath the surface, where the Earth's crust gives way to a hidden realm of heat and pressure. Here, the planet's heartbeat is slow and steady, a rhythm older than time itself. Deep within the crust, where temperatures soar and pressure mounts, the Earth's materials begin to shift. This is where the first stirrings of seismic motion are born. The setup is not just about the Earth's layers, but the delicate balance of forces that keep the planet alive. It is a quiet, invisible symphony of pressure and heat. Before any vibration is felt, before any wave is born, the stage is set. The Earth, in its silent grandeur, prepares to release its ancient power. The next step is the formation of the geothermal gradient. Heat rises from the core, moving through the mantle like a slow, unseen tide, setting the stage for the planet's thermal rhythm. This heat is not just energy. It's a silent, ancient force that shapes the very structure of our planet, carving paths through rock and time. As the heat travels upward, it meets the crust, where it is trapped, building pressure and creating the conditions for volcanic activity and tectonic shifts. The crust becomes a kind of barrier, but also a conduit, allowing the Earth's heartbeat to echo through its surface in the form of seismic waves and volcanic eruptions. Each pulse of heat, each tremor, is a whisper from the deep, a reminder that the Earth is not just a planet, but a living, breathing entity with a core of fire and memory. Now, here's the clever twist. The system doesn't just passively record the core's heartbeat. It actually uses this pulse to predict future seismic activity, like a kind of geologic weather forecast. This is a form of geophysics that's not just observational. It's anticipatory. It listens to the Earth's breath and then tries to guess where the next tremor might come from. It's kind of listening that goes beyond the present. It tries to understand the Earth's memory, its rhythms, and how they might change in the future. This is the kind of science that doesn't just describe the world. It tries to predict it, to understand it in a way that feels almost alive. And in doing so, it reminds us that the Earth is not just a planet we live on. It's a living, breathing system, one we're only beginning to truly understand. Beneath our feet, the Earth pulses with a rhythm older than time. It's not just rock and pressure. It's a living, breathing system, ancient and vast, humming with energy we can barely comprehend. Seismologists have mapped these vibrations, but they're more than just tremors. They're echoes of the planet's inner fire, a slow, continuous symphony of seismic waves that have been traveling for millennia. We may never walk where these vibrations originate, but we are connected to them. Every step we take, every breath we draw is part of a system that has been humming since the Earth first formed. This is not just science. It's a reminder that we are not separate from the Earth, but woven into its very fabric. We are its children, listening to the echoes of its core. Imagine the Earth's core as a vast, ancient drum, deep within the planet, never touched, never heard, yet constantly vibrating with the heartbeat of the world. Every tremor we feel is like a distant echo from that drum, a whisper of something ancient and unknowable, reaching up through the layers of rock and time. It's not just a drum, it's a memory, a pulse, a song that has been played for billions of years and will play long after we are gone. So, let's not get too smart about it. Let's just listen. Not with our ears, but with our bones. The Earth is still beating, and we are still here, holding its echo. Before you go, if you enjoyed this, please give it a like, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And tell us in the comments what you'd like us to make next. We read every single one. Thank you so much for watching. Comment this emoji if you made it to the end.